Welcome back, guys, to a brand new spoiler review of the brand new episode of episode 13 of The Bad Batch. We're heading to the last 4 weeks of the show. My name is Max Dannenberg. Welcome to a brand new review here on Max Talks Movies. I do these reviews every single week. I also do movie reviews, TV show reviews, more than just Bad Batch. I do have movie rankings and a box office breakdown show. If interested, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell. I am currently 4 subscribers away from 100, so let's join the channel. Also, please like the video, guys. The thumbs up button is going to be the best way to support the channel at the moment. Please do that. Also, comment down below your spoiler thoughts of the episodes, one of your favorite, least favorite, and tell me your predictions and thoughts on the final 3 episodes. So this episode for me might be the most disappointing episode for me of the entire series. Now, is this the worst episode? I would say no, but based on how the last episode for me was so great and how they were really building up to Crosshair going after the Bad Batch, I was actually kind of shocked that we went back to a very filler episode where we're just helping out Sid again for some reason. It felt off-putting the first 5 minutes. Like, are we really back with Sid doing these things? Because a couple episodes ago, we had the whole thing of Omega sitting with Sid, and then two weeks ago, and he had the Bad Batch going after some people, and they basically said that they paid off Sid's debt. So why would they need to keep working for Sid? That's something that has never been explained in the show yet. But still, is it a bad episode? It's absolutely not. It's absolutely a watchable episode of the Bad Batch, where we have a criminal overlord now who's taking over, with the Pikes possibly involved, and they are involved heavily. And Sid is basically taken out of her position, but we need to get her back. So they have to steal some spice that actually turned out to be bad, because now they got to get the spice for the Pikes and to bring everything back to normal. It was a fun episode. I thought this is my favorite Wrecker episode so far. Wrecker was really funny this episode. His banter, his being scared a lot of the times, and the Hive, the visuals of the Hive and all those creatures coming out was really inventive stuff. And again, Omega has a really nice relationship with Sid that you can feel built up because they did spend so much time alone together. You do buy the Omega and Sid relationship. And also the Hunter and Omega relationship continues to grow for me as the show continues on. But still, as a whole, it was just a very filler episode. We had a very fun time. Again, it's fun to watch. It's easy to watch. It's only 25 minutes long. But based how the epicness of the last 5 minutes of last week's episode, I was really going to think they were going to do a 4-episode finale arc. So I have no idea where they're going next. Crosshair was not in this episode whatsoever, which I thought was a major disappointment with the episode. And still, there's some fun banter of Tech and Sid this episode. And again, there's the characters I love. I love Star Wars, so I'm here for it. But for me, just coming off of the last really 2 weeks, where while Ryloth for sure was kind of, you can say, filler, it was really connecting strongly to the main story, especially last week's second part of that 2-episode arc. Really did a good job connecting everything together. They built a really good mini relationship with Omega and Hera, but you also had Crosshair in the same place as the Bad Batch. You also had clones turning on the Empire. There was so much greatness, in my opinion, in last week's episode. It was weird to go from that to right back just to another episode of the Bad Batch. Is it bad? It's not. It's just my personal thoughts on the show. We ended with the spice being handed over to the Pikes. The Pikes chuck off one of the horns of our main criminal. This episode, he goes off, and we basically end the episode there. I do wonder if we're going to get Fennec back in the show, if we're going to get Cad Bane back in the show. Crosshair obviously seems to be the main antagonist. Will Crosshair survive the show? We have not officially announced another season of the show, so I do wonder if they're going to leave it here or going to continue on. Again, this was 16 episodes, and I wonder how the viewership is doing. It's a show that really not a lot of people are talking about, unless you're in that diehard Star Wars area, which I, of course, am. And that's why I love doing these breakdowns with you, because I just love talking Star Wars. So overall, guys, it's a fine episode. Nothing special from this past episode of Bad Batch. I'm really ready to get to the emotion of these next couple of weeks. We are now 3 weeks away, guys, from being done the show. So every Friday, I do a spoiler breakdown of the Bad Batch. Come back next Friday for my spoiler thoughts on that episode. Again, there wasn't too much to break down this week again. But I love talking Star Wars. If you've got to like the video, guys, if you like this type of content on the channel, if there's a playlist to my right of all my TV show reviews. It has all of the past 12 individual episodes of my breakdowns. So if you're new to the channel, I've already done the last 12 episodes, spoiler review / breakdown. You can check out my other reviews right there. Subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. My review of Old will be coming very, very soon, as well as my opening season 2 season premiere episode of Ted Lasso. That review will also be coming out very soon. My box office breakdown show will be on Monday. So a lot going down here on the channel. So ring that bell so you're notified when to check out the channel. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys soon.